Hey guys, today in the channel we're going to unpack this Hercules Professional Rolling Miter Saw Stand. And I got this over at Harbor Freight. They had it on sale. I need some type of saw stand for my chop saw to do all of my baseboard for the kitchen remodel. So we're going to crack this open, see what's inside, put it all together, try it out, let you know how that works. All right, so I wanted to get some type of stand for my chop saw. Right now I have it sitting on this small little Black & Decker woodworker thing. Yeah, Woodworkmate. And it doesn't really function very well. And this thing allows expansions on both sides to hold longer pieces of wood up to 8 feet. And it has a roll around. You can collapse everything together and stand it up and store it that way. So in my shop, as crowded as it is, being able to stand it up and store it is pretty good. And maybe eventually one day I'll make a nice little miter station over there. But for right now, I think this will probably serve me the best. So let's get into it. So our rollers, other roller, those are in the bottom piece. It would be easy enough to throw them away, I think. That one can't. Well, I can say that everything is pretty darn solid. It says it holds up to 800 pounds, and I believe it because it's all pretty rock solid steel so far. And you have one leg that has an adjustment to make it so it doesn't wobble. And we have the beginnings of our So the handle just slides right on in, and you have these two longer bolts that actually take a Phillips screwdriver. The nuts that go on the bottom are still the 10s. So it's just that rubber, there we are, that rubber in there. So that gives a pretty good grip. The way it's designed is both sides grab onto that. That's pretty nice. Arms here have a locking mechanism, and there's a button here that you have to push to unlock. So once you get it locked in, it locks it solid on here. So goes on that way here. I'm going to press this lever down all the way. That button locks, and now these things just do not come off there. Okay, so I'm adjusting these legs on over until I get the slots lined up with the holes in my DeWalt saw here. Is you need the bolt, the lock washer, and the flat washer. And I will slide this square bolt so that it's underneath and lines up with this hole on the saw. The nut lined up, the sliding nut in there lined up with this. Now if these bolts are too long or too short, you may have to adjust for your saw. So tighten them down nice and tight here. And so now, you know, this is still can slide. I'm going to lock this in and go all the way until that little click there you hear is that latch and now this thing doesn't move. So you have latitude to move this back and forth depending on where you want the balance point to be. I think this is just about right to me. Okay, so the main thing is how well did this work? And this stand I can say is rock solid. I used it for the entire kitchen remodel, and that included cutting all of my door casings, my base molding, and my crown molding and scribe for the cabinets. And it worked just fantastic. The extended arms that reach out there like that, they just hold all of the pieces nice and level. I can put up an 8-foot piece on there and it's balanced correctly, gives you nice support. As I move the saw around to change the angles of the cuts, everything is rock solid and the saw comes up relatively easy. So it packs away quite tight and easy to store and easy to take on location. So if you're looking for something to put your miter saw on that's solid, this is definitely the great thing to buy. I appreciate all of you watching, and hopefully you're going to like and subscribe, and we'll have you around for the next video. Take care.